This short video will introduce you to formatting your paper in APA style. Formatting your paper is the first thing you should do before you start writing. Formatting your paper to fit APA specifications, it's also possible after you have written the paper. For this particular video, we'll use Microsoft Word 2007. There are several things you should be aware of when formatting your paper. You should be aware of the margins, font size and type, line spacing, page numbers, and the running head. Now let's see how these are done in Microsoft Word 2007. APA tells us that you must set up your paper to 1-inch margin all around. That means 1 inch on the top and bottom, as well as 1 inch on both sides. You can set up your margins by going to the Page Layout tab and then selecting Margins. This will allow you to select your margins and preset them for the entire paper. When you click on the Margin tab, you're going to select Normal. This will set it up to 1 inch on the top and bottom, as well as the left and the right. By clicking on it, you have now selected 1 inch margins all around for your paper. It also tells us that the font size and type should always be Times New Roman with 12-point font size. In order to do that and set it up for your entire paper, you're going to click on the Home tab, and from there you're going to select on the font group. You're going to select and click down on this drop down menu to then select Times New Roman. By clicking on Times New Roman, you have selected it, and then don't forget to select number 12 as your font size. And now your entire paper is going to be written on Times New Roman font size 12. For the line spacing, you're also going to stay on the Home tab, but this time we're going to go to the paragraph group and we're going to click on this little drop down menu. We already know from APA that your line spacing must be set to double space. If it is not already set by default to double space, simply click on the drop down arrow, select double, and then click OK. And now your paper has been set to line spacing double space. Now let me remind you again that everything on APA must be double spaced, and I will repeat this again. Everything, absolutely everything on an APA paper must be double spaced. There are a few exceptions to this rule, like triple or quadruple spacing right after a displayed equation, for example, but you must never use single spacing or 1.5 spacing at any time. And now your line spacing has also been set for the entire paper. Next, we're going to set up the page numbers and the running head. To set up your page numbers, you're going to visit the Insert tab and you're going to click on it. Click on the Insert tab and then move to the header and footer group and select page number. From there, we're going to select top page, and then we're going to select plain number 3. Plain number 3 will place your number to the upper right hand corner. Select that one. You will see that automatically your number will be set. Now this option allows for the number to always appear on the right upper hand corner for every single page that you write within your research paper. You must remember as well that the number must be an Arabic number, not a Roman numeral. Okay? All right, let's now set up the running head. But before, let's talk a little bit about the running head. The running head is an abbreviation of the title of your paper. The running head should not be more than 50 characters in length, and that is including spaces between words as well as the words themselves. The running head consists of the most important words from your title that serves to identify all pages in a particular manuscript. It should be flush, or you should place it flush to the left, and all uppercase letters at the top of the page. This is one of the new things that came up with the new version of APA, version number 6, or the 6th edition, second printing, is that the running head will be uppercase letter, all of it in uppercase letter, and flush to your left hand side. So in order to do that, what we're going to do is that we're going to click on the header, and then we're going to go to the home page or the Home tab, and now we're going to select from the paragraph group, we're going to select to align the text to the left. And now I'm going to click where it says caps lock, the caps lock key in your keyboard. And again, we're talking now about the caps lock key in your keyboard. By selecting it, you now can write your entire running head in uppercase letters. And I'm going to use here an example, how to properly format in APA. Okay, so this will set up your running head as well as your page number. I'm going to click outside just to get outside of the header, and then I'm going to just enter consecutively until I go to the next page, the second page, because I want to show you what this would look like as you're writing the paper. Again, your running head would automatically appear, as well as the page number would appear automatically. Your margins will continue to be 1 inch all around, and your paper has been set to also Times New Roman font 12, and the line spacing will be always double. Now, this concludes this video on formatting your paper on APA style. If you need to review some of this information again, please play this video as many times as necessary. For more information, please read pages 228 through 230 on the APA Manual 6th edition, 2nd printing. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to take the assessment at the end of this module.